Hey, it's Celebrate Truth. I'm Robbie Davidson, and we've got a real good one for you today. This is Over the Polls 2018.com. Big thanks to David Weiss for sending me this information and saying, hey, you should do a video on this. And that is exactly what I'm about to do. Anyways, we've got a new company that's basically popped out. The damage control is getting incredibly serious here, called the Polar Explorer. That's right. If you are the kind who would like to tell your children's children that you are one of an exclusive group of people who have circumnavigated the Earth over both poles, step aboard our private Airbus A340-300 on October 26, 2018. We call this historic one-time flight the Polar Explorer. All right. So first of all, we got some big problems here. Historic one-time flight. This is a company that's only going to do this flight once. Now, if you're a company and you're going to fly people and people are going to be paying this exorbitant amount of money, for example, economy class, $11,900. Not that bad at all, is it? Only $12,000 will get you this one-time historic flight. Oh, but let's go business class. That'll be 20,000. Only 32 seats available. That's right. Look at all of this. You can just see this. You have to go to this website. I'll be linking it in the description. Check this out. But we're going to get to something that's very, very startling. A lot of people will say, well, see, look, of course we're on a globe. Look, they're going to fly. They're going to circumnavigate over both poles, just like this website purports that it's going to do. It talks about exactly where it's going to leave. It shows you the map. It tells you when it's going to depart from New York, then it's going to go here, and you can see the whole thing. But what was most startling was at the very, very bottom of this website. Now, to get to the very bottom, you're going to be scrolling a long time. So for most people that are coming to this video, that are coming to this website, they're just saying, this is great. Look at this. Of course, this is going to debunk all those stupid flat earthers, because look, it is so legit. They have nothing to hide. They're going to basically get all these people on a one-time historic flight. They're going to be able to tell everyone. They're going to document it in all these publications, and all the news are going to run with it and see, look, we've circumnavigated the globe. Oh yeah, in 2018. Why hasn't this been done all these years prior? Before it was, well, we didn't have the technology, and oh, it's too cold. But just magically, Over the Polls 2018.com comes forward with all this great, wonderful stuff. And look at this. Oh, this is just beautiful. And look at this. We've got the polar flight expert, Brian Baum here. Look at this. We got Christy Canterbury. She's the master of wine. You got to have a master of wine on any flight. All right, come on. Everyone knows this. Look at this. You got an expert mixologist, Dosa. Dosa is going to mix beautiful, lovely drinks while you're flying around the globe. So they're really going crazy. Got a hairstylist, an artist here. She'll be on board. She'll be performing her magic with ladies holding a business class seat. Of course, why would you put Sally in economy? Of course you would put her in business. And she's one of the most influential and sought after hairstylists across the globe. Oh, look at that, across the globe. I wonder if we have like how many times written in this entire webpage, but it goes on and on. Of course, we'll get a meteorologist, after who? Oh, the meteorologist has yet to be determined. There's no name, just meteorologist. We will make sure we have a meteorologist to confirm everything. All right, so we've got all these things. So I guess the closest thing to a scientist on here, we've got a meteorologist and we've got a professor of geology. Oh, so old Dr. Jekyll is going to, from North Dakota. He's going to explain everything, how legit this is. And no, these guys wouldn't lie. No, there's no way, right? Got the pre and post-flight NY packages. Look at this. Just everything's just so documented. You can basically stay here. You put your deposit down, maybe like Virgin Galactic, put your deposit down and we'll fly you to the moon next year. Oh, wait a minute. It's been 10 years. Where's my deposit? I'm not sure, but it's a great way to make money. Anyways, this is going to be interesting. Let's just keep scrolling. I want to get to the bottom because, again, this website goes on and on and on, trying to basically make it so valid as far as, look at what we're doing. It's going to be a one-time historic flight. And we've got different languages. Let's just scroll to the bottom here. Oh, let's get into the fine print. So this is what was brought to my attention. And I think it's really troublesome when it comes into a flight. What would they be trying to hide? Let's go through here. Cancellation, charter flight price. All right, responsibility. All right, what do we got here? Code of conduct. Polar Explorer is a celebration of commercial aviation and as a homage to the achievements of Pan American Airways. The spirit of this flight is one of adventure, friendship, and the shared goal of establishing new aviation speed records. Although the flight is open to all who wish to join in, it has come to our attention that some have expressed interest in using this flight to attempt to disprove or discredit scientific fact. As the safety and comfort of all our passengers is our primary concern, we will not permit any scientific or experimental equipment of any kind on board the aircraft. All right, so there you have it right there. Now, this basically, I think, was added in just recently because it came to my attention as well that there were a couple of flat earthers that were actually signing up to the flight. And their plan was to bring gyroscopes and levels and all sorts of different equipment. And they thought this is a great opportunity. We can basically pay for the flight, we can bring our equipment on, and we can confirm this once and for all. But what does Pan American Airways have to say? No, we are not going to allow any type of equipment whatsoever. And now this stuff is not against FAA regulations. This stuff, would not be completely deemed wrong in any type of security. But yet they're going to basically ban any type of scientific experimentation on the plane. Any type of tools like a gyroscope, like a spirit level, like Daryl Marble did. This is crazy. So anyways, I just want to throw this video out because, again, here we go. October, get ready for the news. They're going to basically tell the whole world how they circumnavigated the globe for the first time. This is making history. Yet, they would not allow anyone to verify anything with any type of, experiment, any type of equipment. And I think this is where we need to cry foul, especially when people are throwing this flight in our faces. Just remember, and go to this website, save it, document it. This video will be up. Back it up because it's right here at the bottom. Although the flight is open to all who wish to join in, it has come to our attention that some have expressed interest in using this flight to attempt to disprove or discredit scientific fact. No, I don't think that's it at all. They wanted to prove the fact that they are actually doing the flight that they were actually saying they are doing. And again, this would be very easy to do with gyroscopes and levels and different instrumentation. And again, none of this stuff would interfere with, airline, equipment. And again, this is just another attempt to basically say, look, we're going to do something, but we're not going to let anyone verify it. We're not going to let anyone come along and try to disprove scientific fact. Science is about questioning. There's nothing wrong with it, but understand that we have just embraced an entire world of scientism. They do not want any debate. They don't want questions. They don't want anyone to come against any of their theories. This is another example of a company coming forward, and interesting that it's 2018, the end of 2018. This is never done before, and yet they're going to do it. But one caveat, code of conduct. Don't even think about trying to take pictures. Don't even think about trying to use equipment. I wonder if even pictures will be allowed. Will you be able to actually shoot video out of the window, or will that be deemed wrong because you're trying to prove something? So, video cameras, will they actually video it, or will it be the official guys from the flight that will actually video document everything? Will it be these guys, this list of people up here that I went through, that they've got? Like the caviar expert. Like, what the heck do you need a caviar expert? Is that caviar? Is that really a caviar? It is. Look at that. Look at that. They could have a caviar expert on this flight. So they got all these kind of people. They got a meteorologist, and they got this professor of geology. And, so you got to do some yoga and stuff on this on the plane. Again, they're not taking into account so many people calling into question a flight like this. And if this is going to be one time, they're only going to do it once and for all, I guess, just to basically prove the point. Maybe just settle everything once and for all. Of course, we're on a globe because look at what this airline did. Look at what this one-time flight did for the world. And yet you're not allowed to verify it. You're not allowed to question it. You're not allowed to bring out any equipment, maybe, anything they'll be checking your bags. So just a notice, if you are trying to go on this, that you want to basically prove anything, it's going to cost you $10,000 to $20,000 to do the flight. And I know there's people out there that will probably do it anyways. Hopefully they can get some equipment through. I'm not sure how they're going to police this, but you got to believe they'll be checking your bags, and maybe we can get something on there that wouldn't go off. But if they're checking every single portion of your bag and trying to get any type of equipment that has anything to do with what their research shows, that would basically disprove the fact that they're actually taking the flight patterns. Of course, GPS will show them doing exactly what they're doing, and they'll have it all staged and set up. But yet nobody independent, no one can come onto this flight and do that. And that's all we're asking when it comes down to it, is why is it not allowed for someone just to verify it using empirical science, using tools of the trade that even airlines use with gyroscopes? Why can't we verify with our own gyroscope? But of course, these guys here, they're not going to allow it. See that guy smile right there? He's like, don't even try it, guys. You even try it? Oh, we're going to throw you into prison. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a dangerous thing if all of a sudden they're putting in these rules, or they're just going to chuck out your equipment when you get there. But again, what are they trying to hide, Mr. Polar Explorer? Again, with this airline, it's just sad. It's really, really sad, because so many people are going to jump on to the Polar Explorer and say, look, they're doing it. What do you have to say about that? Well, what I have to say about that is, why aren't they allowing anyone to verify exactly what they're doing? And really, in 2018, why wait so long to do this? And also, why do it only once? Why not do it every week? Why not just do it around the clock? There's people that would love to do that. I mean, there's people that would pay tons of money to circumnavigate the globe all the time. But again, one time flight, historic, October 26th, 2018. There's so much wrong with this, and I'm sure many of you that are watching can put in the comments what they see wrong with this as well too. Go through the website. I'll be linking in the description, and let's get the word out. Obviously, especially, maybe we could do a petition. Maybe we can demand that instrumentation, that experiments can be done on the plane that will not interfere. I understand the logic if it's going to, cause issues with the safety of any passengers. But if there's certain equipment that, that really won't interfere whatsoever, and there is a lot of it, then they would have no leg to stand on. And I think that we need to get to the bottom of this. Let's do it. Let's keep exposing the world's lies and celebrate truth. Blessings.